In the second video in the series, I'm going to discuss infighting within American women's tennis because American women's tennis is the worst for infighting. What I mean by infighting is when players are representing and playing for their respective nation alongside other players from the same nation, and you see both players from the same nation showing they don't particularly get along with each other or have some type of on-court or off-court drama going on between them. That's infighting, and American women's tennis is notorious for this. I remember I was watching a match between Danielle Collins and Coco Vandeweghe at the 2018 Miami Open, and during the match they was complaining about each other, and I remember Danielle mouthed and called Coco the effing B word because, you know, the women in the WTA, they love calling each other the B word, right? Showing that they clearly do not like each other. And I look at the infighting between Danielle Collins and Coco Vandeweghe in this perspective. You have two players that are both representing the same nation, that are very similar in playing styles, very aggressive, clearly alpha females, really straightforward, and they see each other as a threat. They feel as though they have to cut each other down to be successful. If a woman feels she has to verbally cut another woman down to be successful, then no way is that an environment for women. My favorite players are European and they play for different nations. Ukraine, Croatia, Switzerland, Russia. And I don't see infighting between those players within those nations. But you do see it with American women's tennis though. It don't even get me started when Serena Williams and Sloane Stephens were infighting. When Serena told Sloane, "I made you." Okay, first of all, Serena did not make anyone. Oh, because Sloane is black and she's playing tennis, that means you created her? Oh, how arrogant do you have to be to go as far as to say that you created someone? And then y'all talking about Serena's the queen of tennis. Well, being a queen means being humble, something that Serena is not. And Sloane doesn't even play Serena's style of tennis. Sloane plays a defensive that could be turned into offense, counterpunching style of tennis. A style of tennis that Serena is not known for. But Serena still felt the urge to cut Sloane Stephens down. And also, may I add, it was an embarrassing display for black women in tennis. You have two black women in a sport that's dominated by white European women, and the two black American women are infighting with each other. That's not a good look for black women, and it's definitely not a good look for American women's tennis. And I don't get a sense of camaraderie from American women's tennis because of the infighting. That's a shame. The sport of tennis can't even bring these women together to play for their country without having drama with each other. And that in turn sets WTA back 50 years. And it also makes WTA not a place for women.